Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you've been checking your bank account every single day, wondering when that fourth stimulus check is finally going to hit, you are not alone. I've gotten hundreds of comments and messages asking me the same thing. When is it coming? Is it even real? Did they forget about us? Today, I'm breaking down everything we know right now about the timing of these payments. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Some of this news is frustrating. Some of it is actually good, and all of it is information you need to know right now. I spent hours reading through the actual legislative documents, IRS statements, and state by state announcements, so you don't have to. That's what we do here. We cut through the confusion and give you the real information that affects your life. So grab a cup of coffee, get comfortable, and let's talk about what's really happening with these stimulus payments. So, okay, first things first, I need to level with you about something important when we're talking about a fourth stimulus check. We're not talking about one single federal payment that everyone in America is getting like we saw during the pandemic. I know that's disappointing to hear, and honestly, it's frustrating for me too. What we're actually seeing right now is a patchwork of different payments coming from different places. Some federal programs, some state programs, and some targeted relief for specific groups of people. And the timing, it's all over the place depending on where you live and what you qualify for. I'm going to break down all of these different payments for you, who qualifies, and most importantly, when you can actually expect to see money. Let me tell you who's getting payments right now, because this is where it gets specific. Parents and families, if you have kids, there are expanded child tax credit payments rolling out in several states. California, Colorado, and New Mexico have announced state-level child tax credits that function essentially as stimulus payments for families. We're talking Wu Bai to eat, herb per child, depending on your state and income level. Veterans, there's targeted relief coming for veterans, especially those dealing with PACT Act related claims. If you filed a claim related to toxic exposure, you might be seeing retroactive payments that honestly function like a stimulus check. Some veterans are getting lump sums of WOV dollars linked to ours, LINGs. Social Security recipients, there's the annual COLA increase that hit in January, and there are discussions about additional one-time payments for seniors. If you're on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, you need to pay attention to this section. People with disabilities. If you're receiving disability benefits, there are several programs being expanded that could mean additional payments for you, including state level supplements in places like California and New York. Employed workers, some states are offering one time relief payments to people who we've been long term unemployed or who exhausted their benefits. Low income workers. Several states are doing earned income tax credit supplements that are being paid out as lump sums. This is essentially a stimulus payment, even though it's technically a tax credit. And here's the thing, you might fit into multiple categories. A disabled veteran mom, you could potentially qualify for 3 or 4 different payments. All right, this is the section you've been waiting for. When is the money actually coming? Federal level. Here's the hard truth. There is no universal fourth stimulus check approved at the federal level right now. Congress has not passed legislation for another round of e-checks like we saw in Arsen Ling Arsher E. I know that's not what you want to hear, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it. However, there are e-federal payments happening. If you're a veteran with pending PACT Act claims, the VA has said they're processing payments throughout Arsen Ling Arsa War, with a big push happening right now in October and November. So if you filed a claim, you could see money within Bot weeks. State payments. This is where it gets more hopeful. At least sure states have either approved or are considering their own stimulus style payments. California, the Golden State Grant Program is sending payments of Lubai to EBIT ARS2 eligible low-income residents. If you qualified based on your Arsendling RC tax return, payments are going out in waves from October through December. Check the Franchise Tax Board website for your specific payment date. Colorado Cashback Program payments of up to each-in low per family already went out to some residents, but if you filed your taxes late or recently updated your information, you could still get a payment through November. New Mexico child tax credit payments are hitting accounts monthly through December low by per child. If you're enrolled, check your account the third week of each month. Maine winter energy relief payments of CBI Warsaw going out to eligible households in November and December. Tax refund programs. If you qualify for state EITC earned income tax credit programs, many states are doing advance payments. California's Cal EITC